You're listening to Gratitude Space Radio. Discover more at gratitudespace.com.
All right, today we're diving deep, literally. We're going to explore this absolutely incredible true story. It's all about whether animals, and we're talking dolphins here, can actually feel and show gratitude. I mean, gratitude in a way that we as humans can truly understand.
So, when you think about gratitude, what comes to mind? Probably things we say or do, right? It feels so human. But what if it isn't? What does gratitude even look like under the waves? Well, the story we're getting into today, it might just have the answer.
Okay, so our story kicks off in a pretty unusual way. It doesn't start with a bang, or even a sound. It starts with a feeling, a silent plea, you could say. This one desperate moment of communication under the water is what starts this whole unforgettable chain of events. So let's set the scene. Picture this. You're in the beautiful waters off the coast of Syracuse in Italy, and we've got our main character, Enzo Mallorca, an absolute legend in the diving world. He's down there with his daughter, Rosanna. Just another day, another dive, or so they thought.
Okay, so Enzo's making his way down, and suddenly he feels this bump on his back. Just a gentle impact. He probably turns around thinking, oh, a dolphin's feeling playful. But no, this was different. The dolphin's actions were insistent, you know? It was clear this wasn't a game. This was a message, a desperate plea for help.
So Enzo decides to trust his gut. He follows the dolphin. And what he's about to discover is going to turn this totally normal dive into an absolutely nail-biting underwater rescue.
The dolphin guides him deeper into the blue, and then he sees it. Another dolphin, completely tangled up in an old abandoned fishing net. It's struggling, panicked. I mean, this is a life-or-death situation, plain and simple.
Okay, the clock is ticking. Enzo immediately signals up to the boat. He needs a knife. As soon as he gets it, he and Rosanna just spring into action. They're working together, totally in sync, racing against time to cut this poor dolphin free from that suffocating net.
Then, the moment that last piece of the net is cut, the dolphin is free, and it makes this sound. Enzo himself later said it was this poignant, almost human-like cry. Can you imagine? It was the sound of relief, the sound of life, and just maybe the sound of thank you.
But wait, the story is far from over. If you think the rescue was incredible, what happens next is just mind-blowing. It all leads up to this unbelievable moment, a gesture that you could only really call a kiss of gratitude.
So, remember that first dolphin? The one that got Enzo's attention in the first place? Well, it was there the whole time, watching everything unfold. And it turns out, this wasn't just some random concerned citizen of the sea. Oh no.
And the dolphin they just saved? Turns out, she wasn't just fighting for her own life. She was protecting someone else. She was holding on to this incredible, beautiful secret. Get this, she was pregnant. The rescued dolphin was about to give birth, and moments after they cut her free, she does. Right there in front of them, a tiny little dolphin calf is born. So they hadn't just saved one life, they saved two. The stakes were so much higher than they could have ever known.
And this is the moment that gives you chills. That first dolphin, who we now know as the father, he swims right up to Enzo, and he gently, so gently, touches Enzo's cheek with his snout. It's a gesture that needs absolutely no translation. It was a thank you. It was a kiss.
So yeah, this was way more than just a rescue. For Enzo, this became a truly profound lesson from the deep, an experience that felt like it was delivered straight from the heart of the ocean.
I mean, how could an experience like that not change you? For Enzo, a guy who'd already spent his entire life in the ocean, this was something else. This single moment of connection completely reshaped how he saw himself and his role on this planet.
He actually said something about it later that's just so powerful. He said, "Until a person learns to respect nature and communicate with the animal world, they will remain oblivious to their true role on Earth." Wow! That right there is really the heart of this whole thing, isn't it?
So what are the big takeaways from this incredible story? Well, for one, it seems like silent conversations between us and other species are totally possible. We just have to be willing to listen. 2, gratitude is a universal language. It doesn't need words. And finally, it's a powerful reminder that all of us, humans, animals, everything, we're all connected by these invisible threads.
And that really leaves us with one final thought, doesn't it?
This whole story is about a profound conversation that almost never happened, a message from beneath the waves that could have easily been missed. It really makes you wonder, what other conversations are happening all around us every single day that we're just not hearing?
This is Gratitude Space Radio. Thanks for being here.
Share the love, listen on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
And explore more at gratitudespace.com.